Well, whoop-dee-doo. Hey there, cruel cats and cretins, and welcome to the Hairy Scary Countdown, hosted by me, your ever-loving horned red fuzzball, Cliff, doing what I always do around here at the Erie Cemetery, and that's getting things ready for tonight's big show with the Mummy and the Monkey, yeah. So let's get things cooking with this little ditty, and I'll see you on the flip, or my name ain't Cliff, acha!
Hello?
Hey, bro.
Hey, Mikey, what's up?
You know how I'm always going on about aliens and UFOs and stuff?
Yeah?
I think I just killed one.
They landed.
Hey, what's that light up ahead? I don't know. It's freaking me out. What is that thing?
They fed.
What happened to all my cows?
They killed. And now they are going to show Earth how much they can suck.
Oh my god, it's so weird. This damn door won't open. June. Yeah? What do you think this thing is? Where did you get that?
Get in the house! Get in the house! Car. Get in the house! In your car! In the house! Get in the house! Get in your car! Get in the house! Get in the house! Shut up, you idiot! Get in the house! Get in your car! Get in the house! Get out of here! Shut up! Get in the house! Just get in the house! What? He said got no time! Get back in your car! Get in the house! They're gonna get you! Get in the house! Back in the car!
Open the door! I can't! Move! Thank God we made it. What are you waiting for? Give me the key! Wait, where's Hank? June! He's dead anyway! But June! What? He has the key! Ah!
Take that, you sucker!
Vampire ticks from outer space.
In the afternoon, when things slow down, when you're wondering what to do, let's go! Go bowling! Nothing brings people together or makes friends so fast as bowling. So call a friend. Bowl Brunswick tomorrow.
Of total terror. Night of the living dead, the dead who live on living flesh, the dead whose haunted souls hunt the living whose bodies are the only food for these ungodly creatures. Night of the living dead. A bizarre adventure in fear. An experience in shock more shattering than your strangest nightmare. Night of the living dead. A night with the dead who cannot die. A night of total terror. Night of the living dead.
Now, time for the soft life. Soft, gooey foods. Delicious drinks. All very pleasant, but the penalty may be cavities. So watch that soft, gooey stuff and get tough with cavities. Brush with New Q toothpaste. New Q helps toughen your teeth. Toughens teeth by strengthening tooth enamel with stannous fluoride. Stannous fluoride, the same kind of fluoride recognized by many American dentists as helpful in reducing new cavities. And Q helps fight new cavities with a fresh new taste, a taste designed to tempt your whole family into brushing more. And every brushing with Q helps toughen tooth enamel, helps fight new cavities. So if your teeth are leading too soft a life, help toughen your teeth with Q, the new stannous fluoride toothpaste from Colgate-Palmolive.
I'm Vincent Price, and you're invited to my party in the house on Haunted Hill, where so far the ghosts have murdered only 7 people. So won't you come and make it 8? You'll see human heads without bodies. Mysterious pools of blood dripping from the ceiling. The walls move slowly in against you. Don't try to escape, you can't. You ready, dear?
No.
Are you ready, dear?
Yes, damn you.
The ghosts are waiting, so won't you join me in the house on Haunted Hill? Hurry, or you'll be late for your own funeral.
Oh, what a beautiful day for Frankenberry, the world's super sweet new cereal.
Phooey! Here's the world's super sweet new cereal, Count Chocula.
Pickle, I've got berry-flavored sweeties for monstrous strawberry flavor.
Well, I've got chocolate sweeties for monstrous chocolate flavor.
Frankenberry.
Count Chocula.
Meow.
Frankenberry.
Count Chocula.
Hey group, do you follow the Mummy and the Monkey on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram? No? Well, why not? That's how you can find all the news about the happenings and going-ons for the Mummy and the Monkey. And if you're watching us on YouTube, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hacha!
Set it first and then set it down. We can edit out the balancing of it.
Okay.
All right. So, just a little bit after the fact, but we are just, Grim's going to play the guitar tonight on the show, and Jen had the idea to come up with a Mini Monsters theme. Just throwing stuff out there. So, we came up with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mini monsters, mini monsters. Rah, rah, rah. Mini monsters, here they are. Mini monsters, mini monsters, mini monsters, mini monsters, mini monsters, here they are.
One more time.
1, 2, 3, 4. Mini monsters, rah, rah, rah. Mini monsters, here they are. Mini monsters, mini monsters, mini monsters, mini monsters, mini monsters, here they are. So, you know, like
so there's the song.
That's it.
Should have worn my monkey smoking shirt today. I have one. It's for tomorrow, actually.
Oh, okay. We'll have to stay tuned for that. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. And I'm Grim Gory, of course, as you know. And I'm sitting here with filmmaker extraordinaire, Henrik Kuto. Am I saying that right?
You said it completely right. You're much better than other hominids at saying my name.
Or humans, even, yes. Whatever the difference is, I don't know. Anyway, what do you got? You got some Twinkies? But I'm not stepping on your Twinkies, am I?
They can survive anything.
Okay, good. That's true, by the way. So we're asking people here at Cinema Wasteland about what their favorite Halloween memory is, whether it's a movie or whatever it is. So what's yours, man?
Oh, man. I'm so glad you asked because I never get to tell this story. But Halloween 2005, Halloween evening, I lost my virginity.
Oh my gosh, and I think I found it. Just kidding. So yeah, please elaborate.
It gets weirder because I was dressed as Charles Manson.
Oh.
Because, 18-year-old Henrik, I'm very edgy. But we can't believe I'm telling you.
Where's this going? Who knew? Okay, so please.
I think the weirdest thing about this memory is being dressed as Charles Manson, losing your virginity on Halloween night, and the fact that I forget about it until somebody asks about Halloween, and then I go, oh, right, that thing happened too.
So it's one of those things that's supposed to be like a lasting memory, but you're suppressing it.
No, it's not suppressed. I think I just live too weird a life. I just forget stuff like that.
Man, you got me beat. I don't even know how to even... how to respond to that one, but it's definitely a good Halloween memory.
I'm very fond of it.
Yeah, I know what I'll be carving my pumpkin to later. Oh! Well, thanks so much, Henrik.
Oh, my pleasure.
All right, back to whoever.
What you are about to see is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
Sparkling soft drinks.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey! Hey!
Steaming hot coffee.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these, and woo, 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 woo.
Steamed or grilled hot dogs.
Oh, my God. That is huge.
Crispy hot fresh French fries.
This is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Hey, gang, it's been real. They say that all good things come to an end, but things are just getting started around here. That's right. There's no time like showtime, baby. So let's get this party started. Well, whoop-dee-doo. Hey, gang. Welcome. I'm Cliff Jablonski, the behind-the-scenes guy here at the Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout, yeah. And I want to know one thing. Are you DTF? That's right. You know what I'm talking about. Are you down to Friday?
Hey, these things working all right. I think
Are we on?
I
There
think
we
we're
go.
on. If we're not,
It's on like Donkey Kong.
there we go. I like that reference. Hey, welcome one and all to the
Mummy and the Monkeys
Hairy Scary
Hangout. This is episode 189, and we're feeling fine.
That's right.
Here in Northeast Ohio.
That's right. I'm Grim Gory, the monkey.
I'm Janet Takei, your mummy.
Yeah, just in case there's some first timers here, because you never know. But although I think the majority of the audience out there are gluttons for punishment, and this ain't the first time. They're back for some more, baby. They can't get enough of this stuff.
Yeah, we have a lot of regulars watching. If you're new to the show, put it in the comments below. If you're watching us on YouTube, we also have the televised simulcast going on public media networks. So thank you, PMN, as always. And we have a very special episode tonight.
We do.
Well, every episode's very special.
It is.
But we have a very special birthday shout out to also.
Oh, that's right. This is
also announce.
It was a friend of ours and a friend of yours, I think, from growing up. At least in that respect, it was. If you didn't know, it's little John Rinaldi's birthday.
Yes,
well,
happy 77th belated birthday to little John Rinaldi. His birthday was yesterday.
Yes, but our show wasn't on yesterday, so we had to wait to today to do it. So happy belated little John. All right, yeah. He wow. Big part of any Clevelander that grew up in the, I'd say, the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
You know, up until current. I mean, everyone knows Little John when they see him. And we goes out and say, hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, Little John's awesome.
For Super Chat of the night.
Oh, Aaron Shook sent a Super Chat. The son of Michael and Terry Shook.
Oh, yeah. Thank you,
Shook
buddy.
Family. Thank you, Shook family.
That's very nice of you, man.
They got us all shook up.
I'm all shook up. Yeah. So, wow. I'm already amped up. It's been a crazy week, but, that's what this is for. It's for us to come here and decompress, chill out.
And this is the start of the weekend. And we can just hang out and relax.
Hang out with our friends,
Right. And tonight's movie is The Amazing Transparent Man.
What?
I really wanted to show The Invisible Man, but then when I opened up our wallet, everything was looking invisible in there too.
Well, if you think about it,
so this is like the generic, like the Wish.com version of Invisible Man.
But if you really think about it, but not too hard. Last week we showed the Invisible Ray. Tonight we're showing the Amazing Transparent.
No, we played Invisible Ghost.
Whatever it's
called. We played Invisible Ghosts last week.
Okay, but
so this week it's the Amazing Transparent Man.
So
I'm seeing a theme here.
We had the Invisible Ghost, Transparent Man, Invisible Man. We have something going on there with Invisible. Connie Cleary,
thank you for the super chat.
Here's a Barbara Papa for you. All right. Yeah. So it's all good though, we try to, we spare every expense when it comes to the show.
Captain Awesome says he got his wedding ring at Rinaldi's jewelry store.
Ooh, so did some other people we know, another wacky couple.
Yeah.
Got their wedding jewelry there. I wonder who they could be. I don't know.
I don't know. Some people we know.
Yeah, some people that we're very familiar with.
His jewelry store was famous. A lot of people went to it.
Yes.
Very cool. Oh, Jim, thank you for the super chat. Janet and Grim, transparent, what does it say? Transparent, invisible, it's all the same.
Right. Somebody went to the thesaurus, caramel corn,
Awesome.
For that super chat. And yeah, looked at what could we call this movie now? Yeah, the amazing. Let me just say one thing about this movie tonight. Is there's nothing amazing about it. Transparent. Whoa.
Wow. Paul Buser says he's the #1 fan. You guys are all our #1 fans, but thank you, Paul. And Dean Stotzer, thank you so much.
Oh.
Kirk Harrington, wow, you guys are awesome. Thank you.
Way early in the show. That's very
Kirk
sweet.
says, ready to boogie down with the Mummy and the Monkey.
Yeah, baby. It's going to be good. But the good thing about this movie is that
and
there is a man in it. So
there is a man and he might become transparent or invisible later.
And he looks vaguely like Richard Nixon, which is kind of funny to me. And
that is funny.
But the actor's last name is Kennedy, so it's very there's all kinds of weird stuff going on
all over the
here.
place, and we'll tell you more about the actors a little bit later.
Yeah.
People are asking what's on our T-shirts.
Oh.
So I'm wearing a very special T-shirt. Let's see if the mic can reach over there. I'm just gonna try to get closer to the camera. Well, it might not reach, so I'll just step over and not talk.
Well, I got to do another super chat though. Seth Martin.
The T-shirt I'm wearing is Tomb of Terror, and it's made by Toxic Tunes.
Oh my gosh, you got to stay on top of these things.
Oh wow, Michael and Terry
Shook,
and Seth Martin. Thank you guys so much for the super
My barber
chat.
pop is overheating over here.
Because I'm wearing a Toxic Tunes T-shirt, the Tomb of Terror T-shirt. And it's really cool. I'm going to get a little bit closer so you guys can see it.
Yes, it's put together by the awesome, illustrated by the awesome Eric Pigors.
Yeah.
Friend of the show. Hey-o.
Is that okay?
Yeah, is there anything on the back of it?
No.
Prove it.
No, there isn't. It's
Prove
just
it.
on the front.
There's nothing on the back. You sure?
There's nothing on the back of the shirt.
Okay.
Just on the front.
I didn't know.
Yeah, just on the front of the
I thought
shirt.
maybe we should, check that.
Just on the front.
Because he may have some things with front and back, but you should.
No, it's just on the front. It's printed. Yeah.
You're welcome. Anyway, so Eric Pigors, we're gonna play his promo in a little bit, but yeah, he has an online store. I got some stuff for Christmas, for special people in my life from him.
And we're gonna give away a Toxic Tunes prize pack tonight.
That's right.
We have a trick or treat Halloween buttons.
Those are great.
There's a Halloween button pack. There's some signed. This is like a signed art print.
Oh wow!
By Eric Pigors.
Yeah, he's done work for Disney.
There's a
oh my
cool,
gosh, lots of different
bookmark
people.
Here, yeah, he used to work for Disney, and he has had stuff in like Hot Topic and all kinds of cool places.
And actually, he's got some really cool stories, like legit rock acts like Metallica and Slash from Guns N' Roses wear his stuff.
Well, let's talk more about it later.
Okay.
So that's the prize, and if you guys want to have a chance at winning the prize, chat in the YouTube chat. If you're watching us on YouTube, and I'm going to write all your names down in my big plastic shiny mummy bucket.
Hello.
And we will pick one lucky winner of the Toxic Tunes prize pack
man, yeah.
at the end of the night.
Woo!
But we aren't a kids show, but we try to keep it for most ages, and we do have people that watch with their mini monsters.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do the mini monster shout out, Grim.
And
where's Miss Petunia?
We're filling in for fart word is Barba Papa.
Here's Petunia, the little zombie ghoul.
All right, and here's Barba Papa.
And there's Barba Papa.
The one and the only.
Okay.
All right, he's excited to be here.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3.
Mini monsters, mini monsters, roar, roar, roar. Mini monsters, here they are.
Mini monster shout outs to
Woohoo!
Baby Joe,
Hey-o.
Dimitri, and Lucy.
Yeah.
Adam and Peanut.
Peanut.
Charlotte and Scoob. Nia, a.k.a. Scoob.
Yeah.
Taylor and Mac, brother and sis. We've got Gabriel and Adeline and Eva. We can't forget them.
No.
And then we've got Mackenzie and Isabella and Carly. Hey, Minnie.
Hey, we got a really quick intermission. Another super chat from Greg.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you for the super chat.
Our Snack Master Jenner out there. Happy Friday.
And then Cassandra and Violet and Lil Kong.
Kong.
Minnies.
Yeah.
And then we've got Atticus and Penny and Hannah.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Hannah Banana.
And then we've got Dario. We can't forget Dario.
Nope, don't do that.
And then Sienna and Adrian and Julius.
Wow.
Hi, Minnies.
All those kiddos out there.
And then we've got Morgan and Willow and Xander.
Who
and
else?
Miss Araya Sunshine. Hello, little ghoul.
Hey there.
And then Mr. Trayvon. We can't forget Trayvon.
Don't forget that.
And then last but not least, we've got Emily and Noel.
Hey. All right. That's great. Good job, Decay.
All right, Miss Petunia, you go over there, and then I have to get my macabre mirror ready to go here.
Yes. And what's on my shirt real quick is the band American Werewolves. I believe it's a Cleveland band.
Awesome.
And this is their logo. I got lucky and found this out and about. And I love this shirt.
That is a cool shirt.
And they're a great band, too.
So we're wearing our favorite T-shirts tonight. Or one of our favorite T-shirts.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Magic Macabre Mirror.
Woo.
Magic Macabre Mirror. Tell me, who be here?
Who be here, Janet Decay?
There is Thea and Jennifer and Seth and Jay Khan and Kirk and Connie and Todd and Tim and Clint and Dennis and Wiki Bobby, James Muscarella, the Watson family, Ron Brunty, Miss Lois, Raymond, Patrick, Denise, Maureen, Daryl, Greg, John Biggins, Dane Stotzer, Paul Buser, the stellar Tony Veller.
All the cool people.
Mark Allen's here. Captain Awesome's here. Ron Vickers, Toy Painter 1. The SeaTac Mo Fei Chen. The Shook family is here. Sandra, Connie, Tim.
Wow.
Oh my God, so many of you. This is awesome.
I am aghast. Wow.
Sacred Watermelon is here.
Oh, perfect. I was hoping they'd do that.
That must be a new person chatting. Paul's Hangout is here. Woohoo! Awesome, guys.
Well, welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome into the Erie Cemetery as we broadcast from here, from Cleveland to the world tonight on episode 189 of the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout, getting closer to our 200th episode by the week.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, getting closer to 200 episodes. Let's get into the first fart of the amazing transparent man.
Yes, and when we come back, I got a special surprise. I want to or something cool to show you all out there, all you Cleveland horror host and movie host and kid show host fans out there, grew up in the 70s and 80s. You're going to love this. Something I got recently. So anyway,
let's watch the movie, Grim.
We'll
talk more about it later.
I'm doing this so I can, just trust me on this.
Okay.
There is a curse, all right? So anyway,
Do you need help
this
there?
thing I hate PCs. All right, here we go with part 1 of the amazing transparent man. Now, I don't know what's more transparent about this movie, the movie or the script. But anyway, here it is, part 1, right here on the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout. Take it away, Invisible Boy.
Dancing a polka while people shout and roar, listening to the music sharp as a sword. Oh, please stop the world, I forgot to climb aboard. Please stop the world, the fun has not died. I'm still soaking in my happy Polish pride. Do not pass me by, I beg you, oh Lord. Oh, please stop the world, I forgot to climb aboard.
Every man for himself!
you since I was a baby.
Sheriff Roscoe B. Coltrane.
What is it, officer?
Man escaped from state prison, ma'am. This is just routine. Who are you and where have you been?
Oh, my name's Matson, Laura Matson. This is my husband, John. We've been to a party at Pritchard's Point. I'm afraid he overdid it.
May I check your driver's license, please?
Yes, of course.
He's got all the facial characteristics of a criminal. You know, the narrow chin and the eyes close together, and slack jaw with a prominent overbite.
What about your husband's?
Well, that's why I'm playing chauffeur. His license was suspended. Drunk driving.
Well, there's no need to bother him. He's had enough trouble for one night without waking up and staring into the badge of an officer. Very sorry to have inconvenienced you.
Well, that's quite all right.
I bet that threw a pucker into you too, didn't it?
You would. If you'd pulled that gun, it would have been all over.
Still don't get it. Why'd you break me out?
You'll find out when we get where we're going.
Let's go to KFC. I'll drive. You bet.
I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
Him around here to scare off visitors?
He served his purpose.
Yeah, I guess everybody does.
Julian, put the car away, will you? Is Paul waiting?
Been in there chewing up the carpet for 2 hours. Any trouble?
No. Joey Faust, this is Julian.
What up?
I've seen him before in a police bulletin.
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Come on in.
Thank you.
Well, I was beginning to worry.
Major Krenner, may I present?
Fred Garvin, male prostitute.
Major, does that surprise you, Mr. Faust? It's for real? What army? Well, there have been several. Take your choice. Please, Mr. Faust. It's lovely. What is it?
Peanut butter.
It's only a bit of shrapnel. It's a keepsake.
That piece of shrapnel ended the Major's military career.
That will be all, Laura.
Go!
You did well, my dear. Now run along and freshen up while Mr. Faust and I discuss business.
You'll excuse me? Major.
Go ahead. Take off the coat. I know you'd like an explanation. Why did you set up the break? Oh, I can use you. You have quite a reputation in the underworld, somewhat of a genius when it comes to opening safes and vaults.
Really?
They must have dug that shrapnel out of your head. What kind of an idiot are you, Krenner? I can't poke my nose through a bank door without getting it blown off. Every newspaper in the country's got my picture.
You're bitter, Faust. Mean and bitter. You trust no one and you hate everyone. You're the kind of man I need and understand. So I know all about your background.
Oh, good for you.
What do you know about me you couldn't have gotten out of any newspaper?
Well, I check closely on all the people I use. I know about the wife who turned you in, and the child you've never been allowed to see.
I am going to kick your ass.
I may owe you something. But if you ever mention my daughter's name again, you'll have another hole in your head, I promise you.
I'm scared and excited, too.
If you wish. Mr. Faust? Yes, your background explains your behavior. Now, we're conducting experiments requiring fissionable materials, and you'll procure them for us. Oh, you'll be well paid.
That's atom bomb stuff. The government has that locked up tighter than Fort Knox.
Precisely.
Include me a long way out, chum.
You're hardly in a position to bargain, Mr. Faust.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
A man with a gun doesn't have to bargain.
Oh, true. But I'm certain Julia would disagree with you on that.
You know what one of these bullets will do, son? It'll rip out your spine and roll it up like a ball of string. Yeah! What's the score, Krenner?
You'll work for us faithfully, or you'll be turned over to the authorities. I understand there's a reward of $5,000 on your head.
And just what are these authorities going to say about your part in the break?
Police need know nothing of my part in the escape. You see, they'll also pay $5,000 for a dead Faust.
You so crazy.
What do you want?
That'll be all for now, Julian. Come along to the laboratory.
You got a lab here?
Oh, yes. We're completely equipped for our experiments. I made an extensive search before selecting this ranch as an operational base.
You the man.
As you can see, this is quite a serious business. Dr. Ulof.
Yes?
Come here.
Yes, Major Krenner.
Dr. Peter Ulof, Mr. Faust. Mr. Faust has joined us. He'll be supplying you with the vital materials. Dr. Ulof is an eminent nuclear scientist. Would you prepare one of your subjects for the ray treatment, Doctor? We must impress Mr. Faust with the end result of your highly acclaimed scientific labors.
Ulof. I've heard the name.
Oh, undoubtedly you have. I was quite fortunate in convincing him to continue his work here for me.
Oh, is that a fact?
Now, this ball is of lead, 2 inches thick. It contains our radioactive materials. Doctor, I told you to move this. Well, the ray could penetrate this lead like butter, and the whole countryside would go up in a mushroom cloud.
There is so much you want.
Well, we have to change it. Are you ready for the demonstration?
I am ready. Krenner. I agreed to do your dirty work for you, but I got to know what's going on.
Dr. Ulof would be glad to explain. Doctor?
This is the principle of X-ray, but goes further. X-ray pierces only the outer shell of the body to show what lies beneath. This ray neutralizes all tissue and bone structure in the body.
All right, Dean.
This machine utilizes X-ray, alpha, beta, and omega rays, and ultraviolet, combining them for best effect and filtering out qualities which would hinder our operations. Yeah.
It'll seem more simple to you after you've seen what goes on.
Whatever.
Why are you so worried about this box?
Well, even a lead shield doesn't cut off all rays. It simply strains them considerably, so it still gets through.
Any accidental concentration of rays from this apparatus could set up a chain reaction in the materials in the vault. A nuclear fission could result.
Doctor?
I wish you could just shut your big yapper.
Come.
not going to hurt.
Yeah, right.
No. Don't be afraid.
You're sick and idiot.
That's a good love. Yes.
Oh, goody! My Illudium Q36 explosive space modulator.
Keep your eye on the guinea pig.
Holy smoke!
Well, I'll be a dang fool.
Come on, Mr. Foster.
Everybody out there, stay real funky. You are watching The Mummy and the Monkey.
Boy, am I hungry. Yes, sirree. Cannot wait to eat my burger Kong.
Oh, rats, bats, and black cats. It's almost time to open up the store. Hey, Grim!
Yes, Janet?
Did you put the We're Open sign out in the front?
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. I'll do it. Just hold your horses. Oh, jeez. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Woo-hoo.
That monkey man. Good help is hard to find.
Come to me.
Grim, what did you do?
Sorry. All right, yeah. Hey, welcome back, one and all, to the Mummy and the Monkeys
Hairy Scary Hangout.
Yeah. How is that fart one for you of the invisible guy who turns invisible?
Not, you know.
The amazing transparent man. I'm sorry.
A lot of like movie fake science stuff going on there. So really goofy, really cheesy.
The pseudoscience is spread on thick on tonight's show. That's tonight's movie, that's for sure.
They over-explain everything.
And get ready for a lot of padding, which means a lot of people parking in front of the station or wherever they're going, getting out of their car, closing their door, walking up to the door, opening the door, walking into. I mean,
we're going to see how they parallel park, and we're going to know everyone's car that they drive, and all this silly stuff. Yeah.
Hey, we got another super chat.
Clint sent, wow, $6.66. Ooh.
Ooh, scary.
Or is it upside down for $9.99?
It could be. Depends on your looking at the screen. If you're on your head, it's $9.99.
Yeah. So thank you for the super chat, Clint.
Okay, so if you want to know, let's talk more about this movie and the segment that we know that you all know and love. It's time for the one. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh.
It should be there somewhere.
There it is. Hey, snack toys. The Mummy and the Monkey snack toys. New yummy snacks.
Old movie facts.
And what's the new yummy snack for tonight?
The snack that I have. Well, you've got your popcorn over there.
Yeah, I've been eating this all night. This is Paul Newman's popcorn.
Your tried and true popcorn, and you guys could put in the comments, what snack you're snacking on. Rowan sent these yummy sweets. I think a week or so ago, these Sour Patch Kids, and Swedish Fish. So I'm going to try some of these Sour Patch Kids. It's been a while since I've had these sour candies. So this will be good.
They're brewing, they have like Sour Patch brand beer now for some reason.
Sour Patch beer?
Yeah, there's like sour beers are a thing. I don't know.
Ooh, those are sour. Those are good. Wow. All right. So the movie is The Amazing... Oh, that's going to be hard to talk with this. Sour.
That's the whole challenge of snack toys, right?
The Amazing Transparent Man. It's from 1960. This movie was filmed in a week.
It looks like it.
The director, and what's the director's name? Edgar Ulmer. He was the king of Poverty Row movies.
The king.
His best films were The Black Cat from 1934, which is an amazing movie.
Good movie.
And the film noir, this movie's legendary, Detour from 1945.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So he made two really good movies, and then everything else he made was junk.
Yes.
And we're showing you the junk here on our YouTube.
Hey, yo. What are they showing on the Mummy Monkey? They're junk.
Yes, the junky movie. All right, Douglas Kennedy. He plays Joey Faust in this.
Who looks like Richard Nixon. Like someone said in the chat, they said he looks like a combination of Richard Nixon and Fred McMurray. He does. He's got this that weird, like if you superimpose their faces, kind of vibrates vacillates between both of those guys. All right.
All right.
What else?
So he was in more than 190 films from
at the same time.
No, from 1935 to 1973.
Oh, okay.
Some he did a lot of TV appearances and stuff. He died on the set of Hawaii Five-0. He was going to be in an episode of Hawaii Five-0, and he died on set.
Well, the script of this movie died on set during the filming of the movie.
He actually died young. He lived to be 57. He had cancer. Wow, unfortunately.
That's a bummer.
But he is a good actor.
Well.
Marguerite Chapman, she plays Laura Matson.
Oh.
She was a TV and film actress. Mostly 1950s TV shows. She was famous for being in the Eve Arden show. She was the mom. She was also in the 7-Year Itch. She played Miss Morris.
Oh.
That's a very, popular movie. Marilyn Monroe.
It is. Yes, I know that one.
And this movie, The Amazing Transparent Man, was actually her final feature film.
That did it in for her.
I guess the movie was so bad she didn't want to be in any more movies.
Smart move.
So, yeah, those are my snack toys. And wow, These are really good, so thanks, Rowan, for sending these.
Yeah, very nice. Thank you, Rowan, for those. Rowan, I mean.
Rowan, I'm sorry.
You're throwing me off here. Rowan.
Rowan.
All right, so as promised, I thought I'd do this earlier in the show so you could check it out, but before you get too tired and fall asleep. Recently acquired something really cool, a bit of Cleveland TV horror host / kid host history, local history.
Okay.
It's something probably from, I'm remembering this from around the mid-1980s probably. Maybe even early to mid. But here's a poster I got on eBay.
Ooh.
Check it out. It's Superhost and Barnaby in a Kids Land balloon, hot air balloon with the Channel 43 logo.
What year do you think that poster's from?
Like I said, I'm guessing.
Or time frame?
Around mid-80s.
Mid-80s?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't think it was any later than that. Because Superhost was off the air in, like 91, I think he finally had his last show. And Barnaby around probably the same time or a little earlier than that, a little bit before Superhost. But if anyone knows more about, I remember Kids Land was like a block of things they showed on Channel 43, programs, and they called it Kids Land.
Oh, okay.
And I'm pretty sure it was throughout the 80s. So pretty cool, huh?
That's awesome. You have to get a nice frame for that.
Oh, and I will. Who knows? Yeah.
And I'm going to read some of the comments.
Really cool.
People are typing like what they're snacking on.
Yes, I saw that.
Gary Smithy's saying he's having skinny popcorn.
Oh, good.
No sugar, lemon, lime soda. Yeah, some people were saying they were on diets.
For the new year, yeah.
Neil's having Coors Light summer sausage, cheese, and crackers.
Wow.
So, yum.
Sounds nice.
Some yum stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. All right. Well, let's get into Fart 2. Oh, and is John Saxon in this?
He is. There is a Saxon search somewhere in one of the farts. You have to keep watching, but don't blink.
Okay.
Or be sure to be on the lookout for him. He's in it. He's in it for a little chunk. So check it out. So all right. As promised, here's Fart 2, the silent but deadly. Thanks for the comment in the comments of the amazing transparent man right here on
the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
All right. Woo.
Go ahead, Mr. Faust. Prove to yourself that this done with merit.
Can I touch it if I wash my hands first? Especially this one?
You see, I touch it. Does me no harm. We'll have any doubts, Mr. Faust?
You are really enjoying this, aren't you?
No doubts. You can return the animal to visibility, Doctor.
Hey, what happens to the guinea pig?
Buloff has perfected the ray to the point there's no danger to the subject. No ill effects at all.
I don't believe you.
From the peephole, you'll find the guinea piggers unharmed.
Okay.
Satisfy your curiosity, Mr. Faust?
Mm-hmm.
As you could no doubt deduce, such a mechanism as this has unlimited possibilities.
Like what?
Well, that will come later. First things first, please. See? No harm done at all. Perfectly healthy. I imagine you've seen enough for one day, And you certainly must be tired after your trip.
Yeah, could use a little sleep.
I shouldn't be gone long. Leave the gate open and I'll lock it when I get back.
All righty.
I don't think you need to be cautious about Faust. He's dangerous and locks mean nothing to him, so I want you where you can watch his door at all times. Keep him in his room, you understand?
No.
He won't go nowhere. All right.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
That just rolled out of bed smell.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey! Hey! Yes, Lord. Thank you, Holy Ghost.
Faust. You in there, Faust.
Ow, ow, ow!
Ula. Dr. Ula.
What are you doing? What is it you want up here?
Take it easy, Doc. I just came up to see you. Thought maybe they had you locked up in there.
Not I. Only what's left of my soul.
Oh.
Came to get some answers. You seem about the only one around here who isn't a member of Krenner's fan club.
I have nothing to say. I'm a servant. Major Krenner does my thinking for me.
What's he got on you, Doc?
That's none of your business, pal.
Why do you ask me these things?
So I can get some answers. How'd you get mixed up in this?
My daughter. He's holding her.
In that cheese box? Well, open it up. Let her out.
Please, Mr. Faust, I do not joke. Not about my daughter.
What do you say we cut the chit-chat? A-hole!
All right, Doc. Start at the beginning. How'd you get over here?
At the end of the Second World War, I fled my own country with my baby daughter.
This lame story he's about to tell me?
My wife had died of experiments. I had been forced to perform on her in a concentration camp.
Your own wife?
Disgusting.
All my patients wore hoods. I couldn't see their faces. I didn't know my wife was one of them until it was too late.
Bogus.
Well, that still doesn't explain how you got here.
I came to this country as a refugee. No one knew I was a scientist, except spies like Krenner. After my wife died, I wanted no more of science. But Krenner forced me to come here.
Use your daughter?
If I do not do as I'm told, she will be killed. If I carry out their orders, she has security. I have only a few more months to live. But Krenner has seen to it that she will be provided for.
You don't think he's going to keep that promise, do you?
What choice have I? Soon I'll be dead. But my daughter's life is at stake.
That's my problem?
You have indicated that you could open it.
Not now, Doc. I got problems.
Please, Mr. Faust, release my daughter and take her to some safe place.
Knock it off, Doc. I got my own troubles.
Then you can't open it.
I could open that thing blindfolded.
Oh!
Quite the little psychologist, aren't you, Doc?
Hey!
That's good reasoning. Downstairs, Faust. And please try not to be amusing. Good night, Dr. Ulof.
Once again, something wonderful in my life has been turned into a giant crap fest.
What's next, Mata Hari? You gonna shoot me?
Yeah. Credit probably will when he gets back. He doesn't appreciate disloyalty.
No, that's the first time I heard that.
Julian's the loyal type. All it got him was a lump in the head.
He's still out. I couldn't bring him around. What's so humorous?
For a dame that's supposed to be so greedy, you don't know a thing about playing a hole card.
Oh?
You ever think how much that ray would be worth to a guy who wanted to rob a bank? With that thing, I could get into every vault in the country in broad daylight.
Bang!
Dream on, Buster. It sounds pretty.
Of course, to take on jobs like that, a fellow would have to have a little help. Now, splitting the take of a few of those would pay you a lot more than Krenner will ever give you in a lifetime.
That's the fact! Yeah!
You need background music for this commercial. Full orchestra and violins.
Huh? Don't believe me. Don't be a gambler.
Should I gamble on having my throat slit by Krenner or being shot by you?
Oh, honey, that's a chance you'd have to take. Just like the risk I run every time I get onto that ray.
Well, if you don't take a chance, you never know. I'll keep it in mind. Thanks, Julian. He was trying to make a deal. You must have heard what he said. He was talking a double cross.
Yeah, I heard him. Sounded like you were listening awful close, too.
Keep quiet about this, Julian. Keep quiet and I'll help you. You know that Krenner's going to blame you for letting him out of his room. We've got to help each other now.
Julian.
Come on, help me.
Let's get in the room.
Julian.
I'm coming.
Open this door. What happened? Where were you?
I was getting a broom. Wanted to sweep up that bottle I dropped.
I told you not to take your eyes off of Faust's door.
Oh, him, he's out cold.
I went in and picked up the bottle. Figured you didn't want him nipping in the morning when he wakes up.
You did right. He's got to be sober. Good night.
Good night.
What'd you do that for? Save your own skin?
This idea of yours does interest me. I figure you need me more than I need you.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these, and woo 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 woo.
I thought you were up in the lab.
Don't you slap me no more. You clear on that?
What was that for?
Don't try it. Don't even think about it. Julian told me about your talk with Faust.
I didn't make any deal?
No, not yet, but I know you. My memory is too good. I remember our other deals. You don't think I gave you enough of a share, do you?
What are you talking about? What could I possibly have in common with Faust? He's a hood.
Just the type you go for. Laura, I don't care what you do with your life, but when it interferes with my plans, I draw the line. That's a dot on the I. Lay off the vodka. I want you ready when I need you.
This dude is the rudest, crudest dude I ever met.
If you will relax, Mr. Faust, there will be no pain. You may lose consciousness for a few moments after you become invisible, but there should be no avail effect.
How do you know it'll work on a human? Do you know what'll happen?
We made hundreds of such experiments. There can be no slip-up.
Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All.
Hello, boys and ghouls. This is Eric Uncle Pigger, creator of Toxic Tunes. I specialize in creepy, kooky, spooky, macabre art that I put on my t-shirt line. I'm always creating new t-shirts every month. I've also got patches, stickers, monster masks, calendars, artworks, air fresheners, pill. I got so much stuff I can't even keep my eyes straight. Just come to Toxic Tunes and see with your own eyes where it's Halloween every day. And stay tuned for more of Mummy and the Monkey. I love these two.
We're back, but the sound's on now. Hey, it's a little clunky there. Okay, you all mic'd up, Buttercup?
Gotta get the mic back.
All right. Hey, welcome back. And Wes should say, wake up to the the fart show's back on. I mean, the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout's back on.
There you go.
You're watching The Amazing Transparent Man. Ooh.
And that guy we saw in that last scene is a jerk. He needs smacked around.
Someone said he looked like Mr. Rogers, and it's kind of funny.
Oh, jeez. No.
Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Would you be my punching bag? You know, he's not a nice guy, that dude. I hope he gets his.
Back.
I hope he gets his.
I hope so.
Anyway,
wow.
So hopefully you're enjoying tonight's creature feature, monster movie, whatever you want to call it, lame duck, and looks like we got a super chat.
J. Michael Harris. He goes, podcast ran late, but we're here.
Yeah.
We'll play the podcast thing later.
Yeah, we got your promo on deck here.
Podcast promo.
Yeah, we'll play the promo for Sober But Not Mature podcast in a little bit here. But right now, we're just going to yak it up a little bit. Now, we are doing a prize giveaway. Yes. So you saw the Eric Pigor's promo.
So we do have a prize giveaway, and I've been writing down names in my mummy bucket. There's a bunch of names in my bucket now.
Ouch.
And if you're chatting in the YouTube chat, you're eligible to possibly win a prize.
Oh.
And at the end of the night, we will pick one lucky winner. And that winner has to email us to claim their prize.
There's a
caveat. John Biggins won last week. And Ken Harrington won, but Ken Harrington needs to email us
Yeah,
his mailing
Ken
address.
Harrington.
So Ken, if you're listening, email us, and we could get that prize out to you. But we have a button pack prize from Toxic Tunes. There's some cool Halloween buttons in there. There's an art print that's signed. There's a bookmark thing there.
All good stuff.
So yeah, we'll send these goodies over to one lucky winner. And I'm actually wearing one of the Toxic Tunes t-shirts tonight.
That's right.
The Tomb of Terror. Let's see if I can scoot up closer.
Scooch up a bit.
Yeah, the Tomb of Terror t-shirt.
Nice.
With a mummy on it and all kinds of fun stuff.
He's got all kinds of stuff.
So yeah, these are in men's sizes actually. So I'm wearing like a men's smaller t-shirt, but it's really comfy.
They are
nice.
cool. I got a few myself. Yeah, but yeah, go check them out. Yeah, like I said earlier, that he's done some designs for Metallica. He's done stuff that Slash wears, from Guns N' Roses. He's been spotted with Eric Pigor's design T-shirts. So
that's awesome.
Really neat stuff, man. The guys, did work for Disney, some kind of creepy, cartoony stuff they did in the past, and really cool things. But yeah, go check his store out. He's always got cool stuff and merch for sale. He's got a Facebook page, all that good stuff. So check out.
Social media. Just look up Toxic Tunes.
Yeah, he's a good dude, and you'll get cool merch from him. Let me tell you.
All kinds of cool swag, and tell him the Mummy and the Monkey sent you.
You'll be the coolest kid on the block. Let me tell you. All right, so what else we got going on today? Oh, we can go through our own promotional
our
stuff.
little own promos.
We could do that.
Promoting other people. Let's promote us now.
Let me see. What do we got on deck here? Oh, it's right off the bat, the Teespring store.
Yes, we have tank tops, t-shirts, and even hoodies, long sleeve shirts, all different sizes, different things to choose from on the Teespring store. We have a coupon code to get 15% off your order, and the coupon code is SNOWFUN.
Ooh.
SNOWFUN. And you get 15% off anything you like on that site.
That's right. And hopefully this weekend we'll be doing another podcast, because we did one last Sunday, so...
Yeah, so our Living the Scream podcast is our official podcast. We go behind the scenes of the Mummy and the Monkey. And we did one last Sunday, and we're hoping to do another one this Sunday. So if you didn't catch our podcast, you can go back and catch it on our channel. We have some channel updates we're going to share with you too.
That's right. And here's that promo code really quick, just so they can...
Oh, for Teespring?
Yeah, so they can see it. There
it is. Snow Fun. Yeah, Snow Fun. Use that coupon code. You get 15% off of your order. The links are also in the YouTube video description. If you're watching us on PMN, just check out themummyandthemonkey.com, and all of our store links and social media is on there.
That's right. You can get the hook up there. All right.
Yeah.
Now, what else were you going to say?
Yes, so we are making more YouTube shorts.
Oh, that's right. You've been on a tear with those things.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. They seem to be really popular, so I thought I'd give it a try. And we're going to make some of Grimm in the future and some of our other characters.
Didn't you do a Stasha short too?
Yeah, and Stasha,
just today.
She visited us today.
She did.
I wanted to get Stasha and Yashu together for a new skit. Yashu couldn't get out of work at the factory. He had to work extra hours. Stasha was able to get out of school early, and we did some video with her.
That's right. Yeah.
So we're hoping to film Yashu for a new skit that'll be released next week.
There should be a new Stasha skit coming up for the next show.
For the next show, yeah.
Next Friday,
we filmed part of it with Stasha today. We're going to film the rest with Yashu later.
That's right.
So
all right.
those are
I'm
the
sure
updates.
they all wanted to know that.
Inquiring minds want to know what's up with Stasha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So speaking of that, we have a Stasha skit we're going to roll into before we go into Part 3 of the amazing Invisible Man, whatever this is called, Transparent Man.
There you go.
And so let's check out. It's actually Stasha's first skit. Hopefully, and then yeah, that's right. So we're gonna. If you haven't seen that yet, it's interesting. So. Here's Stasha's first skit, and then we're going to roll right into Part 3 of The Amazing Transparent Man. And we'll be right back after this.
Enjoy.
Look at that. Hey, Stasha, get in here. Stasha. Where is that daughter of mine? Hey, Stasha, get your dupa in here. you doing there, girl? You having a good day? That's good to hear, good to hear. All right, you know what? I seen that they got some sales here in the paper. So the big game's on tonight. I need you to go down to the corner store and buy us some Lawson's chip dip, all right, and some potato chips. Oh, and get some of them scratch-offs. Maybe we'll win the lottery, hit the big one, and move out of here. Hey, look at that. Whoa. I found a penny. You know what? There's an old saying that goes, find a penny, pick it up, and all day long you'll have good luck. Yeah, so go on, beat it. Get that stuff, hurry up. The game's gonna be on in a little bit. Paper here. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, man.
Well, it looks like if it wasn't for bad luck, Stasha wouldn't have any luck at all. Join us next time for more misadventures of Stasha from the old country.
Come on, Doctor, we don't have all night.
Stop rushing me!
You're dead meat, Pilgrim.
I'm constantly in the state of wanting to throw up.
Oh, look at that.
What's happened? Is he all right?
His pulse is quite rapid, but that is to be expected.
Why is he breathing like that?
It may be shock.
Faust, can you hear me? Can you speak? Faust, try to sit up. He stopped breathing. Well, do something.
He's gone.
What? It's Faust. He's here.
Faust, answer me. You. Faust, listen to me. You'll remain invisible till I want to return to normal. So you're.
Why do you say things that you know will hurt me?
If I choke you hard enough, you'll bring me back. Just showing you how badly you need me. And my loyalty costs money.
Funny situation, ain't it?
I told you we'd be well paid.
You neglected one thing, chum. How much?
$1,000. $1,000 every time you do a job.
Kreiner, if I'm going to be it, I want money. Lots of money.
Cha-ching!
Well, what do you expect? I can't pay that.
Oh, yes, you can, Major. I'm sure you can. Shall we talk it over in private? Downstairs? Over here, Major. I'm waiting. After you, Major.
I don't know how it happened, but it sure sounds a great deal to me.
So you don't think 1,000 is enough?
You're a real case, Major. You think everyone's supposed to jump when you open your big fat mouth? Well, you've forgotten one thing.
Forgotten what?
You gotta have me, chum. Now, whatever you're up to, I'm worth plenty to you, or you wouldn't have gone to all that trouble of breaking me out. You're a dead duck without me.
What do you have in mind?
Well, walking into that nuclear vault's worth about 25 grand. Let's get a little air in here.
25 grand? You're mad. I don't have that kind of money.
Then you do the job, Major. That's the figure. 25 grand in small bills. COD, take it or leave it.
All right. You'll go tonight. Laura will drive you.
It's me, it's Ernestine.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I just thought I heard something.
Back in 10 minutes. I gotta check the other post.
Everybody and every creature has to poop sometime.
Oh, my ovaries.
And you didn't see anyone during all this?
No, sir. I heard a clicking noise like the wheel on the vault was turning, and I told him about it, but neither one of us saw anything.
That's right. There was nothing when I started to check the other guard posts.
That's a lie! That isn't!
That's a lie.
Well, I turned around, and the vault door was opening all by itself. And I got up to check it, and I pulled my gun, and something was all over me, and then the next thing I know, I'm waking up.
What about the alarm panel? When did it get wrecked?
I don't know, Mr. Drake. It was okay when I came on duty. It couldn't have happened while I was checking posts, or he'd have noticed anyone tampering with it. It's set up with each of us covering the other.
Yes, but it's quite obvious neither one of you were covering the other. In fact, there was no coverage at all.
You calling me a liar?
All right, Doctor. What was it you wanted to tell me about the guinea pig?
It was only a matter of time. It died despite of resistance it was developing against radiation. It's too early to tell. But each time it will take longer to reduce him to invisibility, less to return him to normal states. He will also develop a resistance.
What about the new material, the X-13?
I need more time to study it. Its properties are different from other nuclear materials. I do not like keeping it here. Its bombardment ratio is also much lower.
I'm a pussy.
You're afraid of an explosion?
Yes.
We'll use the X-13 on Faust.
It could mean his death.
Doctor, I'm not concerned with the welfare of one man. I must know the full potential of your invention.
Because my aim is to make an entire army invisible. Do you understand? An entire army. I did not agree to kill a man by deliberate radiation poisoning.
You got scruples still?
You're too old-fashioned to be a genius. You scientists have brought the world to what it is today, and you can hardly blame me for taking advantage of your discoveries. Fox may already suffer from poisoning, but it's curable. X13 will put him beyond that point. I will not use it on a human.
I know you are, but what am I? You're a nerd. I know you are, but what am I? You're an idiot. I know you are, but what am I? 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 Infinity.
If you have an alternative, Doctor, I'd be very happy to discuss it with you.
And you're going to do it because I said so. I am your father.
Oh, that Ray's something. Something every cheap safe cracker in the country's been dreaming of. Too bad the doc didn't invent it years ago for the right people. He wouldn't be cooped up here now.
You better lay off the giggle water. He can't use you drunk, you know.
If it's a case of my using him, now come on with a drink.
Take a chill pill.
Oh, I could have walked into that vault in broad daylight and done the same thing. It was so easy, I felt like I was taking Crender's money away from him.
Interesting thought, Faust. This time you do it the hard way. In daylight.
What are you talking about?
Oh, through with me so soon, huh? Gonna get me killed off.
Oh, no, not at all. But I've learned that security has been tripled on the vaults during the night shift. 6 men. But it hasn't been strengthened during the day.
Just where do you get these gems?
He has sources. You better believe him.
One more haul, and we'll have enough for our present supply and work. You won't need this, and we're ready in the lab.
You better give up them cigarettes, buddy, or the groundhog will be bringing you your mail. Know what I mean?
Hurry up. I cannot.
Excellent!
You can't get away with this in broad daylight, Joey. Why don't you stop running Krenner's errands? Let's not get any more involved.
Don't get emotional, baby. You're nice as a playmate. Let's keep it that way. Let's understand that.
Well, they may not see you, but they're bound to see the lead container when you try to get it out.
Excuse me?
Got it all wrong, honey. Today's the day we take the bank.
In broad daylight, you're crazy.
You're talking to a professional, remember? I don't have to worry about time locks or anything like that. Just walk in, pack up the loose cash, and walk out, and you, sweetheart, are going to be waiting for me. Oh, don't even say it. Your cut will be 40%. I'll have to climb out.
Oh, good heavens. Uh-oh. Oh, my Lord.
Don't let anybody move, you won't get hurt.
All righty.
What's the matter? What's
Drive.
changed?
Drive.
Thank you very much for your cooperation, miss.
I only hope it does some good.
I'm sure.
Security.
Good day now.
They did. How long ago? Okay. Guess we can't stop it now. Story's out. The reporter was at the police station when the alarm came in.
Well, there's no doubt it was Faust. Everyone at the bank's identified him.
Well, what can we do? The man makes himself invisible. Locks mean nothing to him. If he did take the X-13, what defense do we have against him?
Nothing. None.
There must be something we can do.
Yeah, if I can just get down to Ulof.
I can't get back to the house till I'm invisible again.
Police report the so-called invisible man who robbed the Coatesville National Bank has been identified as Joey Faust, escaped convict and safecracker. Witnesses said the robber became visible before their eyes. Citizens are... Shut up!
Oh, he's got to come back. And that tramp, too. I'll teach them to double-cross me. Take my bags outside and then watch for them.
Right.
Hi, this is Big Chuck and Little John.
And we always watch the Mummy and the Monkey show.
Yes, we do. They're great.
We always watch you. Oh, thank you.
Grim Gory here, back again at the Wizard World Comic Con, and I'm standing here with the one, the only, Ed Kramer. Yeah, he's a CGI artist extraordinaire. How's it going, Eddie?
It's going great.
All right, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Okay, well, what I do now is I teach. I'm a professor of computer graphics at the Art Institute of Colorado in Denver, but for many, many years, I worked for a company called Industrial Light and Magic.
Ah.
Started by a guy named something Lucas. I can't remember his first name.
Sounds familiar.
I think his first name is Walt.
Yes, it could be now. It is for sure. Yeah.
But you were asking me about. You were telling me about what you guys do.
Right. So initially we started talking about how you worked on Planet of the Apes and some mummy movies. So.
Oh, okay. That's because you're an ape,
right?
And she's a mummy.
That's right.
Duh.
Ding 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 ding.
So when I saw you guys, we started chatting, and then I casually mentioned that I had worked on a couple of shots from Planet of the Apes, the Tim Burton remake
version, yes,
and that I had also supervised a team of amazing artists at a company called Industrial Light and Magic to do the scarabs for The Mummy and The Mummy Returns. So,
and then it got on to like, well, are you too insane, or why do you dress up like this? And then we tried to, convey that we're horror hosts. And then Ed said, you know what? I'm from Denver, Colorado, and I also like the horror host out there. Name?
Well, actually, I'm from Denver now, but when I was a kid, growing up, I was in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
And in Atlanta, there was this guy on TV. It was all black and white, and it was the Friday night shocker movie, and his name was Bestoink Dooley.
Oh, bless you. Oh,
Bestoink.
Oh, that was his name. Oh,
that was his name. His real name was George Ellis, and he was actually well known around Atlanta. He owned a movie theater, the Film Forum at Ansley Mall, And you could actually go and meet this guy that was on TV on Friday nights on black and white, and there he was in person, and he had a character that he created, a persona that he created, just like you guys, although he didn't wear masks or weird eye stuff.
Right, but the function was the same, is to sit there and host very bad horror movies, and much to your surprise, that stuff's still going on today. That's what we're doing.
I think that's great. I think it's great. Your costumes are great. You guys are awesome. Wizard World Comic-Con Cleveland is where we are right now.
Darn tootin', darn tootin'. And hopefully, maybe, 50 years from now, some kids will be interviewed, or some grown-ups will be interviewed and say how they remembered The Mummy and the Monkey. You never know. Could happen.
The Mummy and the Monkey.
If Prestoink could do it, The Mummy and the Monkey could do it, right?
All right.
I hope so. I don't know. But thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Pleasure.
Pleasure's all ours. Thank you so much. Let's say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.
I'm Bill.
And I'm Mike.
We're sober,
not mature.
And we're a weekly podcast featuring recovery stories and unscripted fun.
Wait. You know we're filming this promo for the Mummy and Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, you've been hanging around the Chicagoland area too long. I think I got a Big Chuck and Little John t-shirt around here somewhere you can borrow.
So is this better?
Much.
Perfect. You
All right.
too.
So, if you're a friend of Bill W's or any member of any of the other secret societies, or,
Yeah, if you're sober curious, as they call gray area, alcohol free.
And even if you're one of those normal people that can have a couple of pops at night, wake up the next morning and take care of your kids.
And if you want to listen to two friends talk about being better people, trying to make their little corner of the world a better place, and giving a little hope that we all can live better lives.
And cursing.
Lots of cursing.
Lots. A.
You're right, brother.
So please go to sobernotmature.com.
Or you can visit us on Instagram, Facebook, any place that you want to listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, we're there.
We are. And if you want to dress cool like us, go to teespring.com and look for the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
Or you can go to sobernotmature.com and visit our merchandise store.
Buy a t-shirt. And as always, we think you'll like what you hear.
We are sober, but not mature.
And cursing. Yeah. Lots of cursing.
Yeah, lots of cursing.
Hey,
and
welcome
we're
back everyone to the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're almost through this turkey, the amazing transparent man. How he finally got transparent, finally, in Act 3.
Yeah, we're just now seeing the invisible stuff going on. The translucent, invisible. You can't see him.
Yeah.
But he's doing stuff. He's trying to rob the bank, and then he becomes partially visible.
And then he just changing. And I mean, what are you gonna do? I don't know.
So now they all know who he is. So that didn't really work out very good.
It didn't. So it's backfiring right out of the can. And what special effect? I'm still trying to figure out how they did that. Like when the canister floated out of the safe and how the bag of money floated across. I mean, mind-blowing, mind-numbing special effects. All natural, all practical.
You're easily amazed, Grim.
I think this movie actually won best special effects for 1960. I think it did. Nobody could figure it out.
I highly doubt that. I highly doubt it.
That's the joke.
Yeah, Grim is very easily amused by the effects. Well, we want to thank Jonathan Henry for the super chat. Thank you so much. It's really sweet. And wow, there's so many great comments
here. Well, let's
here.
get interactive
So we're
with the
going to
show.
read some of the comments, and then
it is an interactive show.
Yeah, chat a little bit with you guys.
Yeah, thanks to our buddies over there at Sober But Not Mature. Check them out. Mike and Bill, good guys.
They are.
Great podcast.
Yes, it is a good podcast. And John says not a bad at movies so far. He's actually digging it. Cool.
We've shown worse. My only gripe with it is all the padding of the scenes and of them driving and stopping and all that. A lot of that, panning the machines for 10 minutes. I don't know.
What we talked about this when the movie was playing.
Right.
So we're going to talk about it now because they didn't, you guys didn't hear what we were saying. they were like nonchalant about the fact that he can be invisible.
That one part, yeah,
when they're like calling him in or like
when they're in the security office, whatever that meant.
Yeah.
And the two agents are going over the bank robbery, and they're like, "Well, it's definitely Faust. Everybody identified him in the bank. What do we do? Well, he can turn invisible, so it's going to be like that's a normal thing. Like, you know, he can turn into a frog and a bat. So
he's invisible. Oh well, like very nonchalant. Like, you know, if
can't you do something super?
If that actually existed, wouldn't you like freak out? Like, wait, what? He went invisible? Like,
yeah, all those people would probably have their heads checked. Number one, that saw this in the bank, they would not. There would be this really weird thing
people
going
wouldn't
on.
believe them at first, and
Well, you know, but I guess maybe these actors are like, look, we don't have to. They probably just are phoning it in.
They don't care. They're like, well, I guess he's invisible now.
It was some quick cash, you know. It was to pay their rent or whatever, their bar bill that day.
I mean, unless if in that town people just go invisible all the time.
Maybe they live in
maybe it's like more common over
Metropolis or something where there's like all kind of super people running around. I don't know.
I just thought that part was really like, you know, they were
I love it.
Well, he's
he can turn invisible, so there's that.
Well, he's invisible now.
You don't see that every day. Yeah, you do see it every day around here. Anyway, we just thought that was funny.
Yeah, just that weird little thing we noticed.
But, yeah. But anyway, so, yeah, hopefully you're getting as much fun out of this movie, because you really got to find the fun stuff where it is, because a movie like this, even though it's not the worst movie, like a Beast of Yucca Flats bad, it's, you know.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of issues.
It's okay.
It's a thin plot.
It's cheesy, like the show.
The problem with it is they didn't do enough with it. I mean, if there was more, you know, invisible, you know, robbing things, maybe, you know, there's all kinds of cool stuff you could do with this premise. You know, and you got the cheapest special effect ever.
Neil says they do their own stunts.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know.
And then John Biggins had the question, would his poops be invisible?
That's a good question.
And then I'm thinking, like, if he's eating food and if he's invisible, wouldn't you see the food like get chewed up and like go down his esophagus and into his stomach? And
no, but not necessarily, because his body, see the way the invisible thing's supposed to work, because you know that they're working on things like this. It's more of a camouflage, like military applications. But there are ways.
We're acting like we know this.
No, I'm telling you.
Okay.
You could look it up.
All right.
There's technology out there now, and I read about this 10 years ago, even probably further back. But I know the military. I've read about the military or some private places that do, you know, technology and things like that work on things like that for the government, whatever. But there's ways like little mirrors or like fabric that can actually not. There's a couple different things.
It says it's thermoptic camouflage.
Yeah, and it actually sort of reflects the background. So you seem to be almost like Predator, you know, when it looks like he's kind of like you can kind of see through him, but it's distorted. They are working on technology like that. So you're not. I mean, you're not invisible, but you know, and I guess the theory for
I have so many questions.
Like the Invisible Woman in the Fantastic Four, the pseudoscience theory there.
Well, yeah, we'll have to Google it later.
Well, we got time to fill. Do you not want me to? We're not doing
that. You can talk a little bit, but I'm just saying for more information, we should Google it.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But just giving you little tidbits that you can look up later, sure.
Yeah.
So, but in the Fantastic Four, I think the way the Invisible Woman works in there, she bends the rays of light away from her, because when light reflects on something, you're able to see it. She's still tangible. As far as I don't think the Invisible Woman can go through things. She might be able to, but I know she can turn invisible in the comics and actually create force fields with her invisibility. But she may be able to pass through things. I don't know. But even if you couldn't, with the pseudoscience, if you could bend the rays of light away from your body, then you would become invisible. Ooh. So that was her
interesting.
Her power. But anyway, so invisible stuff's kind of, and as a wee ape, you know, when I watched movies like this and all these other, I knew that was the cheap way out in a movie when you get with any invisible movie. Except maybe the Invisible Man. Because Invisible Man, the Universal movie, has some cool effects in it when he takes the fabric off. But if it wasn't a Universal movie and it was going to be something like this, you knew it was like no budget. The people are going to act like they're getting hit or pushed out the way or fighting or or they put something on a string, and you knew that was the cheap monster. Even on TV shows, when like in Star Trek or something, when they had an invisible entity. That was the low budget show.
Okay, so we'll talk about it real brief, and then we'll get back to the rest of the movie.
Right.
We do have a lot of new people watching us. I see new faces from different Facebook groups and stuff. So welcome aboard. And we're part of a group on Facebook, the Big Chuck and Little John group, and some other similar groups about rescuing found VHS and film and videos and stuff like that to preserve it for history, like old local shows that were taped off the TV.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you were going through a stack of Betamax tapes.
Oh, I got a hill of them, about 80 something to go through. So far, nothing like Big Chuck and Little John or Horror Host. A lot of wrestling and from the 80s, like the WWF stuff, cartoons, and anything sci-fi or superhero television made for TV shows. This person taped a lot of those, but they took the commercials out, which, but but some slipped through. There was a couple I found so far they didn't.
See, and back then you're like, oh, I hate these commercials.
Guilty as
Fast
charged.
Forward like 40 years,
I
and
did
then
that
you're
too.
like, I miss these commercials.
A lot of the crap I taped in the 80s, I took the commercials out. I wish I hadn't. But, and speaking of new people, we did get a message from a fellow named Matthew Wadsworth, who, interestingly enough, wrote and was thanking us about how he recently found our show and is thanking us for paying homage to all the stuff that he grew up with in Ohio, watching like Houlihan and Big Chuck.
Well, thank you.
And interestingly enough, he wrote this before we even showed this poster, and he mentions Lynn Sheldon, who played Barnaby, and he grew up watching Barnaby, who's in that poster that I recently got a hold of. This one here, there's Barnaby with the straw hat on there. But so it was kismet. I guess it was meant to be. This a new fan who obviously is familiar with this stuff, and we're hardcore about it too, man. I just got that in the mail the other day, or just this morning it came in the mail.
Yeah, and Alan commented there's a lot of Sammy Terry host segments on YouTube.
Yes.
Yes. So luckily for Sammy Terry and Sammy Terry's son now, there's a lot of footage that's out there for the fans to see and for history.
Yes,
so that's awesome.
And the group that we're a part of, we're desperately looking for this stuff, continuously getting stuff from people like you out there. A lot of people, that's the other thing about videotape stuff. A lot of people have, I bet you a lot of people in Cleveland tape these shows like Big Chuck and Little John, Superhost.
Yeah.
Whatever, but they don't think anyone cares about it, or they just forgot about it, or they just don't think anyone's looking for it.
And there's other cities that, there's people from not Ohio that watch too.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a horror host in their city they grew up watching, or
I'm sure.
or some fun local programming in their area.
But since it's easier for us,
on tape somewhere.
But
and it's good to find those tapes and digitize them.
That it would be good. And if you ever, if anyone out there watching has some or knows someone that might have some videotapes that have, like, again, episodes of Big Chuck and Little John or The Ghoul or Superhost from the 80s, 70s, 80s up until, the time all these guys went off the air, let us know. Hit us up at themummyandthemonkey.com.
themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com.
Or write us at that email address.
There you go.
And we're the kind of archivists that just wanted to get the stuff off the tape. We'll return your tape and give you a DVD copy of it. So we just want to archive these shows and share them with as many fans as we can.
Yes.
So that's a continuing thing. So again, if you have tapes out there on VHS and you want to get them digitized and get your tape back and a copy of it on DVD, just let us know. We'd be more than happy to pick them up, meet you somewhere, and get the ball rolling on that. And we'll give you stuff too.
We like mentioning that from time to time in hopes more tapes can be found.
Yeah, because some other members that we are some of our friends that are doing it as well, that we're this little group, that's what they do. They let people know, and then people go, hey, my uncle has some tapes, maybe.
They're like, well, now that you mention it.
Yeah, they drop a box of tapes off.
I've got some tapes in my attic,
and we add to the pile. Now, the most stuff we have on archive now are Big Chuck and Little John. More people tape those shows throughout the years.
The Ghoul and Superhost, a lot of that needs to be found.
The Ghoul stuff from the 90s is rarely available, but it's the 80s Ghoul show and the 70s Ghoul show. Well, the 70s probably wouldn't have been taped, the early 70s, but the early 80s one.
I'd like to see, I know there's some clips like Fritz the Night Owl from Columbus, Ohio, Dr. Creep from Dayton, Ohio. There's a lot of other hosts too I'd be interested in seeing.
Anything around, we could.
Any of that would be really cool to see.
I'd even pay the postage to have the stuff mailed back and forth if that was the case.
Yeah.
But anyways, just throwing it out there.
There's no Harry Scary Hangover tonight.
Big news.
We usually do the after show chat show, but tonight we won't be doing that. But next show we should be.
We'll give it a shot. Yeah. I'm sure. I'm down for it. So we'll come up with a good topic, or hey, you know, kind of think about it, and you can suggest some things via email, or just wait till the next week's show and we do our hangover. You can bring them up in the chat, you know.
All right, well, let's watch the final part, or as we like to say, the final fart of the movie, The Amazing Transparent Man.
I know some people in Mexico. We can go there and start all over again. I know what I've been, Joey, but I can change all that.
Ah, dope, you dingbat, will you?
What are you doing?
Giving you your split. You're on your own, baby.
But you said we'd be together.
Honey, right now I need a car more than I need you. So you can start walking anytime.
But you just can't go off and leave me.
Oh, my God.
Joey!
Oh, good Lord, you scared me.
Goodbye, Laura.
Once again, something wonderful in my life has been turned into a giant crap fest.
We'll leave everything except the nuclear materials. Please catch Faust and hear his story. They'll be all over us.
I will not.
What?
I've been running away most of my life.
Doctor, there's something wrong with your formula, but we'll work it out in a new location. An invisible army is worth billions.
An army of dead men, Major.
I'm taking Marie with me. I'm sure you'll come along.
No.
Marie, my dear.
How do you do?
Doc, what's wrong? Why do I keep appearing and disappearing?
Well, how the should I know? I needed more time to study the exert team before trying it out on you.
Oh, fine. Well, you're going to do something about it. I've got to be normal, and you're going to take care of it.
I will, but not in this place.
Well, why not? I got him locked up.
I want to be taken away from here, my daughter and I. Only then I will treat you. But...
Yeah, well, you got a point there.
All right, let's blow out of here.
Forget something?
No!
Where's Faust?
He's in the house.
Major knows all about you and Faust. Said you'd be back. Inside.
You get that thing out of my face. What's the matter with you?
Aw, crap.
Come on down, Faust.
Put that thing down.
I take my orders from the Major. I have to.
The Major?
Let me. Julian, you believe what he told you about your son being alive in prison and in Europe?
Yes, I do.
You're a fool. Your son's dead, Julian. Krenner's been using you all along.
You're useless and pathetic. Like a useless and pathetic thing.
She's right. So you had to come back. Come on. I told you to hit the road. It was for your own good.
But Joey, please give me a chance.
Sweetheart, you had your chance in.
Joey!
All right, come on. Come on, Judy.
Do you know what the Krenner is after? A process, so an invisible army can invade your country.
I don't care about Krenner or his army. I care about me.
Behold, this is futile. Krenner has found me before. He'll find me again.
I've got money, and I know places across the border he never heard of. Now, how long are these treatments going to take?
You may someday be declared a martyr, Mr. Faust. A man who sacrificed himself so that the invisible army might look over in your country.
What are you trying to pull? You want it out of here. I made a deal with you. Now you cross me and I'll kill you.
I'm a dying man, Mr. Faust. Radiation poisoning. You're dying, too. You're worse off than I.
You're lying.
You have only weeks, perhaps days to
Oh, this totally sucks.
You used me just to get away from Krenner.
to free Maria. I had no choice.
Ain't I, a stinker?
Come on. Are you so intent upon evading the police for a few remaining days? Don't you care what Penny's doing to your country?
Why should I care? What did my country ever do for me but try and bury me in a concrete tomb for the rest of my life?
I'm thinking of my child. You should think of yours. Perhaps you deserve prison.
No.
But did Maria deserve what has happened to her?
Yeah.
Did her mother need to die?
Yeah.
Is this the kind of world you want for your child?
Yeah.
That is what an invisible army will bring. I've seen it.
Shut your pie hole.
How much longer I got? A month. No more.
We've got to do something. He's right.
You're right. We gotta do something.
Absolutely.
You know what we gotta do? Toga party.
No, thanks.
Don't wait for me.
There is a man who has unlocked every door except the one to his own soul. Now he has the key. Come, my dear, we must find a telephone and notify the police.
Outside. Wait, come on, outside.
Ow, ow, ow!
Hey! What's this lying around?
Joey. My. People come and go so quickly here.
Well, you're just in time for what might be a very unhappy ending.
Come out, wherever you are.
Hey!
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
We are the wild and crazy guys. Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Drake and Smith, security.
Are you the police?
No, ma'am. We're musicians.
Sorry, I got my orders. No one enters this area. Too much fallout for safety.
All right, officer. Just a minute. you, Smitty.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Well, Doctor, you and your friends have succeeded in blowing up half the county.
Okay, party, bonus.
There isn't enough left out there to make ashes.
I'm deeply sorry, of course.
Yeah, right.
But as I told you before, I didn't do anything by choice. I warned Major Krenner of the danger involved. But you must realize his was a deranged mind. All he could think of was the creating of an invisible army and the power such a force would give him.
You know, Doctor, this idea of an invisible army is quite interesting. Imagine what our counterintelligence could accomplish if they were able to become invisible whenever necessary.
The Central Intelligence Agency has already discussed the possibilities with me.
Really?
But my friend, think of the danger if the secret were stolen from us. It has happened before, you know.
Oh, that's the first time I heard that.
Perhaps it would be better if we let the secret die with Major Krenner and Joy Faust. It's a serious problem.
This is the most bizarre conversation.
What would you do?
As Aretha said to Gloria, Celine, Shania, and Mariah during Divas Live, are you tripping?
Hello, stay tuned for more from the Mummy and the Monkey.
Magic McCopier. Magic McCopier. Tell me. Who be here?
All right, all you monster kids out there, get ready because they're finally here. It's the Mummy and the Monkey limited edition figurine set. Exclusively brought to you by Pete's Comics and Toys. And don't forget to watch Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout Friday nights at 10 p.m.
Let me get the mic.
Oh, you see, you weren't even ready. Look at that.
No, it was just right there.
Unprofessional.
It was just right there.
All right, hey.
It took 2 seconds.
You did it. You made it through, I think.
We survived the movie.
Oh, my Lord. Woo. Oh, boy, what a stinker that one was. Hey, well, you got through The Amazing Transparent Man, right?
Yeah, and was it amazing? The Mediocre Transparent Man.
Hey, what was that super chat I saw come through?
Oh, Alan Sims, thank you for the super chat. That's really sweet. Thank you, guys. Wow.
Very nice of you. Yes, thank you so much. It's much appreciated. All right, yeah, and wow. So there you go. You saw the secret of it was everyone got blown up at the end, and and all was good, I guess.
And they all lived happily ever after.
Except for the doctor who's going to die of radiation poisoning, and
he got better, right?
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't know. That poor woman in that plastic chair too.
Oh, geez.
She got blown out of her chair. It was so sad. All right. Anyway.
The drop-ins were hilarious, Grim, as always.
I love doing them, and I'm happy that people appreciate them. Sometimes I wish I had more time. People like the Saxon search.
They did. They really did.
He was semi-transparent himself there in that car.
The transparent John Saxon in the car.
Faded in and out. That was kind of fun.
He was going for a ride there.
He saw right through it. John Biggins with the jokies.
You guys are geniuses. Well, I don't know about that, Dumas. Thank you. Oh, that's a funny name. The Dumas Network? See what they did there with the name?
Thank you, Michael and Terry Shook for the compliment on the drops.
Yeah.
So much fun. I'm looking out for some more stuff. I like to use a lot of the regular stuff because it reminds me of watching The Ghoul growing up. It seemed like he had just a handful of things that he used over and over, and I like that. I came to You know, I think a lot of people that watched it were into the fact that you'd be hearing the same drops. But I'm trying to freshen them up where I can here, so.
Cool. Very cool.
All right. Well, let's do our TV show time travel, and then we have one.
We're going to travel back in time.
That's right. And then we'll do the prize giveaway. We'll draw a name for a lucky winner for the Eric P. Gore's prize pack.
Yes, for the buttons and artwork prize pack. So very cool, Grim.
All right, so let's get into our TV show time travel. Let's see what was being played very close to the time of today's show. Let's see here in Cleveland, Ohio. Hey, here we go. We're going down the road to Cleveland TV show time travel. We go back to January 21st, 1977 at midnight for the Houlihan and Big Chuck show. And their movie that night was Colossus, the Forbin Project. Ooh. Now, this was one I wish we could show. It looks really cool and futuristic.
Futuristic computery stuff.
Futuristical. It looks pretty
mod,
cool. Then later on the same channel at 1:30 a.m. on 8 All Night was The Crimson Canary. And boy, could that bird sing. Never heard of this one myself, but
maybe it was a whodunit.
I have to check it out. Then the next day, on Saturday at noon, was the one, the only Super Host. He starts his 4-hour show with an hour of The Three Stooges, their cut-ups, hijinks, and hilarious mix-ups. And then his first movie of the day was Earth versus the Spider at 1 p.m. And it's pretty much about, well, Earth versing a spider, I guess. Fighting a big old creepy, hairy, scary spider as he attacks the town. And his second movie was Abbott and Costello meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Ooh, fun.
Starring Boris Karloff, the man himself. Ooh, man, what a good lineup for that day. And again, that was a 4-hour show from noon to 4. That's what we got to sit on the floor for and watch as kids growing up here in Cleveland. And that concludes our Cleveland TV Showtime travel. Waha.
Great job, Grim.
Hey, my pleasure.
That's awesome.
Always fun to go down memory lane there. And we're trying to continue those types of memories right here on our little horror-hosted internet show.
That Canary movie I need to look up.
We should.
I think it's one of those like murder mystery ones.
Yeah, we're talking about playing more stuff like that too, because you know the horror movie public domain thing, well, has been thin. We're not even at the bottom of the barrel. We're lifting the barrel up and seeing what's underneath it.
Yeah, we're like digging under the barrel now to find some movies. So we're thinking we're gonna pepper in some more murder mysteries here and there. The retro whodunits, maybe some noir films. Because, you know, some of those can be scary too. Some of them have cool scenes.
They are.
Yeah.
So much fun with that. Now, we've got
a prize to give away.
Let's not meander. Let's get on with the big event of the night.
Yes.
The prize giveaway.
So the bucket's filled with names.
Prize giveaway.
I'm going to shake up the bucket.
I don't know what happened to my little sound effect thing.
Oh, it's in the pumpkin.
Oh, is it?
It's
buried
in the pumpkin with your glasses
pumpkin?
there.
All right.
Yes. Shake, shake, shake.
But it's way in the bottom.
Shake.
Shake my pumpkin.
Bucket. Shake my bucket.
I wanted to get my drum roll out. That's always fun.
So should I shake it more?
You can. I'm already here, so you pick it out when you're ready. Shake your bucket. Do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around. It's late at night. People can. All right.
Okay.
Shake it, baby.
Shake it up more?
Yes.
Okay, you think I should?
I think so. Are you going to shake it? You got to do a standing shake?
Yeah, I have to shake it up real good here.
All right. Do it the right way. All right. Shake. Shake your bucket. You're shaking the whole place. That's good.
Okay. All right, now let's pick a name.
Don't forget your mic.
Oh, yeah, there's the mic.
Yeah. One thing at a time there. You got plenty of time. It's not. We're not on a time schedule here.
All right, so.
All right. You got it, one? You got the winner?
I got a name.
All right, I'm going to do the drum roll. Hold on a second.
Who could it be now?
Ready? Matthew.
No.
John Biggins.
No.
Oh, no.
It's Bobby Harvey Jr.
Whoa!
Wiki
get
Bobby.
Out of town.
Wiki won.
All right. Congratulations,
Congrats, Bobby. You've won the Toxic Tunes button pack.
Very cool.
The buttons, the signed art.
Oh, I should give him a claps.
And the bookmark. Very cool. And if you guys want to check out ToxicTunes.com, they have some really cool things like buttons and patches, t-shirts, art prints, all sorts of goodies.
Yeah, tell them the Mummy and the Monkey sent you.
Yeah, so congrats, Bobby.
Yeah, all right,
Very
cool. Well, someone's got to win, right?
Oh, yeah, and you have a better chance of winning one of our prizes than you do the actual lottery.
Yeah,
so.
but
we've sent out a lot of prizes.
The only difference, our prizes won't change your life.
No, well,
they might make it a little happier.
They might make your day a little bit better.
A little brighter, but
they're not life changing.
No swimming pool and jacuzzi and champagne and all that. No.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, you're all winners, in my opinion, for watching our show.
That's right. All right. Wow. And what a show it was. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
For 189 shows, this is the 189th show we've done. Not too shabby, I think. It was a lot of fun, and we're going to just keep on getting more mediocre as we go.
Mediocre.
That's right. That's what we're striving for.
Like the mediocre transparent man.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, yeah. We're going to be the amazing streaming horror show.
Hosts that play mediocre
movies. It might as well be transparent. All right. Again, as we said, there's no hangover tonight. Sorry, but we're going to try to get one in next week.
There's the Harry Scary Hangover is our after show chat show. We're not going to have one tonight, but we will have one next episode.
Yep.
And next week is Grim Gory's birthday.
Oh, pleased with that.
He's got a birthday.
Oh, we got another
week.
Right under the wire.
Jonathan Henry, thank you.
All right.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you so much, and thank you all tonight for joining us because hey, we do it for you, and we love you. So thanks for joining us for the Harry Scary Hangout. Janet, any parting words?
Good night, good fright, everybody. Mwah, thank you.
We'll see you later, alligators.
Bye-bye.